Neon, the most quintessential element of the Route 66 aesthetic. Cruising on America's Main Street, it is impossible to dismiss the beauty and allure of the flashing tubes of light. They pulse and beckon travelers to pull over and stop for the night, or perhaps attend to that hankering in their belly. The neon signs along the Mother Road have become landmarks in and of themselves, symbols representing the American experience. Even those in disrepair, whose light barely lingers or has gone out completely, inspire romanticized images of a bygone era. Neon is Route 66. So it is quite apropos that one of the great neon artisans of this era has a workshop and showroom right on Old Route 66, or Central Avenue in Albuquerque. Absolute Neon is located in Nob Hill, one of Albuquerque's historic commercial districts, and like Robert, this neighborhood relishes its neon, as displayed by some of the newer signs you'll see on this stretch of Central. From Brooklyn, New York, Robert got his start in outdoor lighting advertising in 1973, working as a union electrician in New York City. But lucky for us, he made his way to New Mexico. So Robert, here we are at Absolutely Neon on the old Route 66, and you are part of a dying art and a dying craft, the art of neon signs. So tell me about what it's been like.
It's an industry that people love. People still love neon, so you have to ask yourself, why is it dying, okay? Unless you learn how to do it, you cannot build it.
Right.
So you have to learn how to make this stuff. It's not any different than any other craft or business. You need to learn from the professionals.
And what's your favorite part about, working with glass and light?
Well, I think my favorite part is, and the most intimidating part, is the design end. I mean, everything starts with an idea. And basically what we did was we took interesting ideas and made them into light.
How did that whole culture of doing that and bringing things to light come to Route 66? Because it's so quintessential Route 66,
Well,
right?
The neon industry became a very real industry in the 1930s. And it became such a great form of outdoor advertising that could be built on such a large scale that it just rapidly filled the landscape, the nighttime landscape, with lighting. And that's how Route 66 evolved into this lighting chain that it became, because as people traveled Route 66, especially at night, the lighting became a source of comfort. If it was a restaurant or a motel, you could easily find and identify the place. And plus it made everybody feel good about the lighting. They like it. The lighting is beautiful. It's all glass, it's all electricity. It's gases that exist in the universe. I like to say there's nothing artificial about it. We use natural gas to heat the tubes, to soften them, to shape them. And we use electricity to make them light up.
How do you get the different colors? That's one thing that I can't wrap my head around.
Well, the colors primarily come from two gases that are in the Nobel gas category. So most neon tubes actually aren't really neon, because neon are the red tubes.
Right.
But to make things simple, we just categorize all tubes as neon tubes.
At this point, I'm definitely intrigued by the intricacies of this craft, and I convinced Robert to let me take a sneak peek at his process in the workshop and back.
And this is the ribbon burner. That's where you make your circles.
Oh. Whoa.
And these are the hand torches.
It's like you're a magician. And now for my last performance.
Right. Keep them fooled all the time.
Right.
This is the traditional way of fabricating neon. It's been like this for almost 100 years. Michael, let's make sure it don't crack, huh?
Oh yeah. Although if it breaks, it breaks. It's meant to be. But you're a professional. You've done it before.
Are you getting nervous?
Oh no, I'm not. I trust you.
Because I go through this every day, 24 hours a day. All hand-blown glass is imperfect. There are some pieces that a glass blower might make in his lifetime, and he remembers them, where he feels that they were just perfect. Right. And they were kind of like highlights for him. But we all know that it's very difficult to repeat that again.
Right. And the survey says
it's not perfect, but it'll work. It'll look good.
cool. Awesome. Thank you. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how it's done. Outside of his shop, Robert has neon all around town, so check out his neon arches on Central and Nob Hill and going into Albuquerque's West Mesa. And if you want some neon art for your home, Robert has multiple completed pieces in his showroom for sale.